Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Slandertime podcast. On today's episode, we are going to find out if Dragon Ball's Red Ribbon Army Saga still holds up. What do you think about that, Freddy? Is it as good as it was? Is this a slog to get through? What are your thoughts?
If I were to put it in perspective, it might be one of the easier arcs to actually run through once you've actually gotten into it.
Okay.
Let's talk about you want to get into like strength and weaknesses of the arc first, or particularly
Well,
what I just found like enjoyable.
the reason why I asked that is when I was a kid, originally watching Dragon Ball for the first time, this was the arc that was always tough for me to get to, right? Like, I would get to this arc, I'd see them fighting like General Blue, I'd stop. I'd be like, I don't care about this, man. Well, Krillin's getting his ass beat by General Blue, and I just have to sit here and watch this like they do a Scooby-Doo treasure hunt. It's like, no, I want to see the fighting! And it's just the pacing in the anime specifically slows down a lot. Now, I did switch to the manga for this section of the story. The manga is so much better, with a few exceptions. I reread all of the manga, right, starting from the beginning. Maybe you can help me out with this. You can answer a few questions for me. But why the hell do they call Pilaf Reich Pilaf? I saw that. I said, whoa. What are we doing?
Yo, I don't got
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
And they keep calling him that. It's not just what. That's just his name. That's actually just his name, bro. I was astounded, Freddy, when I saw that. And also, by the way, Master Roshi is so much worse in the manga.
Yeah,
they toned him down in the anime.
I tried to let you know that, but
At least for that first arc. At least for that first arc. Because like all the stuff he's talking about doing with Bulma is way more explicit in the original manga, which is not what I expected, but you know what, it is what it is. But as for the actual Red Ribbon Army, I think like it's split off into a few different arcs, right? First off, we have the Muscle Tower, right? The Muscle Tower arc, where Goku is trying to find his grandfather's 4-star Dragon Ball, and he's using Bulma's tracker. And that takes him all the way to this snowy little land. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's a little bit like Drum Island from One Piece in terms of location, I feel like. But basically,
you saying that because there's snow?
yeah, absolutely. But it's like, no, it's a small little town that is, unfortunately kind of under a bit of a regime because the Red Ribbon Army has taken control of basically, bro, everything. They can't do shit here, I feel like, because they're under the threat of, oh, if you do something bad, you're going to be taken over by the Red Ribbon Army. Like, the Red Ribbon Army has kidnapped, like, was it the town head, the leader of the town, the governor? I don't remember what, but the man in charge, they've kidnapped him to take control of this town while they're looking and trying to find this Dragon Ball, right? So that's why I say that. Who was that,
Yeah,
by
they
the
had
way?
him checked up.
Who was
This
that?
little mayor, they
The mayor.
checked up.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I mean, that's why I think it's like Drum Island because that was under a regime of Wapple. It was a terrible villain, by the way. But yeah,
I see you, hold on.
well, you think he's a good villain?
Fuck no, but I'm just saying.
Okay, then what are we talking about? What do you mean?
I didn't say nothing though.
You didn't
I just
say
let it
anything.
ride.
That's the problem. You
I,
said,
I
"Oh,
didn't
we
say
hold
nothing
now."
about Wapple.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
you hold him.
yeah. Well, I mean, listen,
He,
he's just.
we both knew he was sorry, but you didn't have to say it.
That's true. That's true. I'm sorry, Wapple. I hold you, but you deserved it. But I hold you. Moving on though. So I think it's really fun to see Goku like kind of be on his own a little bit because at this point in the story, you really don't see him like without an ensemble cast. You see him in like the first episode until he meets Bulma and she like unloads like 5 bullets into his fucking skull. But after that, he's with the gang for like the entire time. So it is interesting seeing him just look for his 4-star Dragon Ball, kind of just hold the. Is the Red Ribbon Army the government? Is that the situation, or are they like a terrorist group, or what? What even are they?
Pretty much, yeah. Terrorist group works. They pretty
Okay.
much go around, killing, kidnapping, all that type of shit.
Damn.
and there's no actual reason for this shit either, as we'll find out later on.
Okay.
He's doing all this shit, and then he wants the Dragon Balls because
Yeah.
he wants to be taller.
Right, which, by the way, very similar to Frieza in the Broly movie. Yeah, I saw that connection going on. I was like, oh, okay, is that where this came from? The leader of the Red Ribbon Army just wants to be taller. Just think Frieza wants to add like what? He wants to add like a few inches, bro. Like,
Yeah, and
that's
he wanted to
it.
make that shit look natural too.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I just want a few. Like, oh, bro, like, get out of here, destroy some plans or something. What you doing? So yeah, I mean, kind of a weak ass goal. We don't figure that out until basically like the final arc of this saga, right? Where he's actually going to invade the Red Ribbon Army hideout. But when he's at Muscle Tower, he's just looking for the 4-star ball, and he's just fucking dispatching anyone that gets in his way. He's packing them up left and right, bro. And it's fun to see that because throughout this arc, I'm reminded this is why Goku just he can't have human villains. You know, like the only other human villain I think we have is Ten Shinhan, and even then, I don't know if he's a human because he has an eye on his forehead. So, not sure about
He got
that.
some
What's
he got
that?
some mystical shit going on with him.
Yeah. So it's like he's like a Triclops. So, is that even a human at that point? Probably not. However, right. I do like Muscle Tower. I like how it's kind of like a video game in terms of stages, and I like how pretty much every floor is pretty easy to defeat, but like in a fun way because it's like this would be beyond like enough to get rid of anyone else in this town that would have tried to attack them to rescue the mayor. But for Goku, he's just packing them up left and right. I think the first floor is just like a bunch of grunts. He just packs them up real fast with his power pole. And yeah, basically he gets to this android number 8, which is kind of I think one of Dr. Giro's creations from the Cell Saga, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But no,
those
no, no, not Cell Saga. What the fuck?
well,
It's
that's
like
what
the
was
earlier
talked about.
editions of it.
But Dr. Giro created the androids for the Red Ribbon Army, right? Do I have that right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like these like number eight's like one of the like earlier editions of them.
So the other androids, when were they created? I thought they might have been created around the same time.
All right, so the rest of the androids,
Yeah.
they end up coming up later,
Okay.
but like 17, 18 are obviously like in 16 as well. They
Yeah.
obviously came around a bit late because 17, 18, and 16
Yeah.
were a part of the set that came like after Goku already like fucked the army up. And we
I
technically
see.
don't have like a count on any of the numbers
Yeah.
before then,
I didn't know they had
outside of like a
resources.
movie with I don't know how he was doing this shit on his own,
Okay,
but the
I just
whole army
assumed
was
they were all created
fucked.
at the same time when the Red Ribbon Army was still in power. That just made sense to me. But I
No,
guess,
no, he
I
was.
guess it makes sense. Yeah.
I've always wondered how the fuck he did that shit though.
I mean, maybe he was already like creating them when the Red Ribbon Army got destroyed, and he's finished them up afterwards, right? That's always possible.
Nah,
He's like,
cause he kid, cause 17 and 18 are younger than Goku.
oh yeah, yeah, you're right. What?
He snatched them up when they were teenagers, so that
Oh
shows
yeah.
recent.
You know what? We'll get there when we get there because they don't come into this arc. We have Android number 8. And Android number 8 is I like him a lot. He's probably the best character from this little arc. He has to fight Goku, but Goku, pretty easily packs him up. It's a little bit of a struggle because Goku doesn't realize he's fighting a robot. There's one point, by the way, in the arc where Goku, I think he punches like his head in or something, and I don't know. There's something that makes you think that Goku's just killed a man, and Goku realizes it too, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I mean, do that, Mister." And then the robot keeps attacking him, so he's like, "Oh, okay, it's fine." Uh, but it had me wondering if Goku just accidentally like he's killed people up to this point, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. He has not thought about it not one time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But here he seems to pay a little bit of respect. He's like, bowing a little bit. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you, Mister." Uh, so I had me wondering, like, what level are we at of sympathy, of humanity with Goku? Right? I don't know. It's an interesting question because you have characters like, have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gon's whole thing is that he becomes like a monster because he is so unfeeling and uncaring when it comes to the people that he crosses. He just loses humanity as a result of being as powerful as he is and having the issues that he has being like a protagonist. It's a great deconstruction of what it means to, be the main character in a series like Dragon Ball, like Hunter x Hunter, like Yu Yu Hakusho, etc. All those. And I wonder, like, obviously it is played for a gag most of the time. Do you think Goku actually cares about the people that he's hurting
Yeah, it depends on at what point in the series.
during Red
Because
Ribbon
like
Army, Muscle Tower?
River Narby, no, he does not give a fuck.
He's also like 12 though at the
Expect
time, so he might
yeah.
not
It
understand
it
what he's
becomes
doing.
way more apparent like once like it went like when you read it instead of watching it, Goku does not give a fuck. His demeanors and everything are very
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
It's more of just like he's fly swatting
but it's
and he
it's
does not look back after he's done.
what I would say to that though, it feels a little bit contradictory, right? Because a whole big part of the last arc and the training arc with Master Roshi, what makes that so strong is the fact that Goku literally has he has this whole philosophy given to him. Like the Turtle Hermit do not fight to win, or the Turtle School does not fight to win. They fight to protect people, and Goku like latches onto that pretty steadily, right? I thought so, anyways. It could be just he didn't care about that either, but I thought that was like a moment of his development. And then if he still just doesn't care about people and he's fighting and he's killing people, that feels contradictory to that last arc, right? So it feels like maybe a little bit of a regression to me. What would you say about that?
All right, so the way that is
Yeah,
like he did absorb the message, but it didn't become like a main philosophy to him until much later on when he could
I
actually
see.
resonate with it.
Yeah,
But here, like, he is killing them motherfuckers. But it's not like an active choice or he's seeking it out. It's just happening. At the
yeah,
same time, it's still a problem because he isn't generally looking back and being like, "Oh damn, did I kill him?" It's more of
right.
it's more of like he slapped the motherfucker into a wall, then he did not care to check.
Yeah. Well,
He wasn't necessarily trying to put him through that wall, but when he did put him through that bitch, it wasn't a big deal to him at the time.
on one hand, I would say Goku is very valid for that, right? Like he's terrorizing the terrorists. Like he's doing a great job. He's doing a good deed for the world. Also, he doesn't know that they're terrorists. Not really. He just sees, oh, these people are being mean to this family, so I gotta go rescue this person. Like they could have just lied to him. Goku could have just been manipulated, and he would have been killing innocent people, bro. Like in an alternate situation, right? Do you think that would happen?
Nah, not per se. Because Goku himself wouldn't, because he wouldn't walk up and just start attacking people who aren't fighting him out, especially at this point.
No,
He's
but
not like instinctual. Let's say like the Reverend Army lied to him and said, "Hey, these people are causing
yeah,
problems."
yeah,
When
yeah.
Goku gets there, he's not that stupid to where if he's fucking he sees there's clearly no problem there, he's going to think something's off.
No, but
Especially if he starts attacking and no one does anything about it.
what if you're like in a war though, and it's like two warring sides, right? Maybe both of them are equally right in what they're doing. But Goku meets up with one of them. He's like, "Oh yeah, these guys are evil. They're bastards. We gotta get rid of them. But we're not strong enough. Goku, help us!" He's like, "All right, Mister, I got you." Like, even if they're the wrong side, I could see that happening, right? Because what
At
is he
that point,
really going off of?
hypothetically, it could. At
Yeah,
that point, hypothetically, it could. It could work.
right. I think it would, man. Unfortunately, I mean that's
At the
never
same
like a
time,
question. Yeah,
they'd have to like sympathize with Goku. At the same time, he's not finna waste his
yeah,
time going on like a death match with random motherfuckers, especially when he got his own goal.
that's true. But also,
Especially if he didn't see like the injustice going on right in his face.
yeah, Now, to be clear, that is not a question that the series is ever going to actually try to answer. It's not concerned with that. Right now, it's playing mostly Goku's character for comedy still. I think over the course of the saga, you do see a transition from comedy to actual like just taking it seriously, taking it with full dramatic intentions. Um, and that is not really that present later in this arc. So he teams up with Android number 8, right? He goes to the next layer, which I believe is the Naruto ripoff, right? The ninja that it just sucks at everything. Like, how did they employ this man? I don't understand. Bro, he ends up just playing a hide and seek with Goku, and he's terrible. Why do they think that was a good idea?
Wait, hey, I thought Marasaki was before Hater.
What?
Was
Oh,
he
it might have been. It might have been. I have it mixed up, but
or Mara, whatever the fuck his name is? Is Mara Murasaki? I don't fucking remember.
you're right. You're right because it goes the ninja, well the people, the ninja, the android, and then they go through the labyrinth, and then they get dropped into the monster, and then they go to the final top layer again, right?
Wait, no. The android's before the ninja. The android's before the ninja.
The android is before the ninja. I thought they teamed up.
No, because you're thinking of Ader. Ader came after the ninja, and then there's
Oh,
another
okay.
one that came before the ninja.
Right. Yo, you're right. There was just like a killing machine. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
He shot like a rocket out of his mouth. Last I
Yes.
checked.
Yes. You're right. Um, the point is though, no matter when it take place, Ninja is sorry, bro. Like,
He was not on shit.
it was a fun battle, but he got hoed repeatedly, bro. I don't think we've seen someone get hoed this badly in all of Dragon Ball so far. I don't know if Krillin gets close with fighting the big guy who sits on him, bro. That wasn't right. Whatever his name was, Stinky Pete or whatever. But
Pocket.
what?
I said out of pocket.
Yeah, well, that was an unfortunate situation to be in, bro. But yeah, I mean, really thinking about it, why would they Red Ribbon Army, influential terrorist organization, hire a ninja with these abilities, bro? Cause he makes copies. Goku just punch. He just goes for it, and he's done. Right? What can he do, bro? There's a point where he's like throwing shit at him. Right? It's like this Tommy mats, and he just like runs out of protection. Goku just kills him, bro. Not kills him because he survives, but I don't know, man. It's a gag fight. I think. I think that's
I
what
mean,
we'll
to
say.
be fair,
Yeah.
I feel like his strategies would have worked had Goku been a normal human.
All right, no, be honest. You think hiding in a fucking lake, right, is gonna stop Goku from getting like? Come on, there was not too
No, I'm
many
saying
places
like
to
a
hide,
normal
bro.
person though. I'm saying if Goku was a normal human with no superhuman like feats and all that shit,
Yeah.
I'm saying that ninja would have put in work.
Uh,
It's, it's too bad he ran
maybe.
into a super powered ape boy.
But all right, it is a step down from the earlier floors, so it felt a little bit weird, you know? Because I'm like, you have like a killer robot, and then you have a ninja who sucks. Like, what are we doing?
I'll
um,
put belt ass on that robot. Don't play with him.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But the robot would kill the ninja. Can we agree on that?
He ain't doing shit.
What?
You heard me. He ain't doing shit.
All right. No. Pause. What's that battle gonna look like? What do you mean?
It don't matter what it look like. It's what's gonna happen.
Does
He
battle.
ain't gonna do shit.
All right, bro.
You
All
gonna
right.
check his ass. This is what he gonna do. You talk too much on him. I ain't appreciating that.
Yeah. All right, my fault, bro. My fault. Ninja Kurosaki. You know what I'm saying? He can definitely beat Naruto, bro. That's that's
Whoa,
what
I
you're
ain't say
saying.
none of
That's
that
what you're
now.
saying.
I ain't say none of that. You glazing up right now. But since he can beat Naruto, I ain't gonna do that to the pod. Nah, fuck the podcast. But since he can beat Naruto, he beating up on Spider Man. Why you wanna
No,
say
he
that?
can't beat Spider-Man. Spider-Man
He
pick
beating
his
the
ass
shit out
up,
of Spider Man.
throw him, throw him into space. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Spider Man hasn't thrown a soul into space.
He make an exception, bro. You
He
see
ain't
that
making no
fraudulent ass ninja? He said he needs space now.
Murasaka finna do him like Paul did him.
All right, we don't. We're moving on, bro. I don't
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
that
there we
comment.
go.
I don't
Yeah, there we
appreciate
go.
that comment, bro.
Yeah, I got
Um,
that one. Took that one home. Took that one home.
I'm not speaking to you about this, bro. We're gonna have words later, by the way. Um, all right, though, we get into the rest of the tower. It's fun. It's fine. This arc is fine. You have this big battle with a monster in like a little dungeon, which Goku beats up on. With some difficulty, but he beats up on. This monster does tank a Kamehameha, which is the first time we've seen that, I think, right? Or
Yes, it
deflects
is.
them. It was something like that. It's been a little bit since I watched it. Um, but yeah, then you get back to the top floor where the mayor is held captive, and you have what is it, Commander White?
Yeah, this one's white, I think.
This one's White, because the first one he fights when he first is looking for his Dragon Ball is Silver, I think, right? That he packs up like pretty easily. Um, So it goes silver, it goes white, and then yeah, Goku frees the mayor without much of a problem. This guy's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use my gun, I'm gonna shoot this kid, and it doesn't work because Goku's just different. And yeah, so moving on to the next arc. Well, actually, before that, you do have a little bit where Goku has to remove the bomb from number 8, and they go to like a Red Ribbon Army, like I don't know. Uh, what was he, bro? You know what I'm talking about? The technician. Did he build the robot?
You talking about the anime, right?
Or was this not in the manga?
No,
They don't remove his bomb in the manga.
nah. This don't happen.
Wow. Okay.
This,
Yeah.
that's a whole new anime only like plot point.
Interesting. Yeah. In the anime, what happens is they're like, oh yeah, there's one person who can remove the bomb. He lives on top of this hill. So him and Ada go to the top of this hill, and the same guy who built the robot removes the bomb, and he's hiding the whole time the fact that he was responsible for this, right?
Oh, you're going off the that makes it so much more sense now. You're going off the anime. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Well, I watched the anime and I also read the manga for this section. Um, so right now I'm remembering the anime. I assumed it also had in the manga. Apparently it didn't. That's fine. Um, but yeah, that happens, and then we move on to. I think honestly, the next part is the most fun element of Dragon Ball that we've had so far. It's just like a really good comedy scene where Goku goes back to Bulma City and is so confused because he's like, "What the fuck? We've got cars everywhere. I can't just ask someone, hey, do you know where Bulma lives?" Because they won't give him an answer, bro. They're like, "What the fuck you? What are you talking about?" And he gets conditioned, bro, to think that, oh yeah, I gotta give people money if they for them to tell me where someone is. So he ends up bribing a cop, bro, which is kind of insane. But he gets to where he needs to go after he beats this guy up on the street because he is after I don't know. He gets money from doing that, and he's like, "Oh, I need money to talk to Bulma, beat up this guy, get his money, and go to Bulma." So he gets a policeman to drive him there, gives him the stack of cash, and yeah, it's just a really fun fish out of water type of story, bro. Um, because he needs to get his radar fixed, and this was the first time for me that I actually understood. Oh, okay. So Bulma is like an actual genius compared to the rest of the technology in this world. I didn't. You don't fully get that earlier on because you have no frame of reference. You don't really see the civilized world a lot, you know. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I don't know. Do you have any comments? It's just like a nice little thing where Goku kind of just gets his shit replaced, picks up Bulma, they go on an adventure. But
No, personally, I just wish we had a bit more of that, like throughout
yeah,
the
it was
series.
fun, man.
Like that's like such like a major thing that's a part of Bulma. I know there are like cases where like it'll come back to it just how smart she is.
She doesn't act
I just wish
smart.
it was like a
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Damn, that's crazy. That's a bit more
Like a lot of the
prevalent, I
time.
guess.
What's that?
No, I just I wish like it was kind of more prevalent, but at the same time, it pretty much is more often than not when her ass is involved. But that's actually for a whole different story. If the way I'm talking though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get you. But she does rebuild the radar pretty constantly, and yeah, she is a genius. Especially because the Red Ribbon Army is after their radar just as much as they're after Goku, right? Because they're like, oh, if we had that radar, that's technology that's just beyond any of our scientists, beyond anything that we can do. So we need to get that. So it's like Bulma is almost as valuable as Goku in a weird way. That kind of makes it, I don't know, it makes it like cool to me because Goku is so powerful, but other characters in the world are just as interesting and just as prevalent to some of these arcs, even if they're not nearly as involved, right? I thought that was a good way of keeping some of these characters and giving them something to do. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. After that, let me think. What happens after that? Oh yeah, we have the middle section, which I'm not gonna lie. What do you think about this section? I've talked a lot. Go ahead.
It's this might be my weakest part. Weakest
Yeah,
part of the section.
that's
I
what
ain't
I was
gonna
gonna
lie.
say.
This is the weakest part of
I
the
figured.
section.
I figured I would
It
hate Scooby Doo
it
ass
was
treasure
it
hunt. By the
was
way, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
it was. I don't actually no no. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it that much to be honest. It was alright.
yeah,
It was more. It was
yeah,
mostly
yeah,
like it's mostly like the characters and how they bounced off each other is what made me like it. But overall, I did not. The concept of this weak ass treasure shit down there.
yeah.
Um, the Red Ribbon Army was doing Red Ribbon Army shit, and General Blue was not that fucking compelling to me. I ain't gonna lie. He had like a little gimmick where he froze people, but outside of that,
Yeah, General Blue is. I don't know. His personality is kind of annoying too. I think that's kind of the point. But all right. Listen, I'll be fair. I liked the premise and the tone of this in that it reminded me of like a Scooby Doo, storyline where you're going down to like the unknown to try and figure out some sort of mystery. It kind of felt like that, like they're infiltrating somebody's base to find treasure and like catch ghosts or something. They're not catching ghosts, but these pirates have left all kind of traps for them, and they've left robots. So it is something to evade along with the Red Ribbon Army, who are fraudulent, by the way. This entire arc, they got no feats to their name, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they got no W's, unless you could
and
think
I
of
also
some.
liked. You talking about like this portion, or like I can count
The
the next
whole
portion
arc,
too.
I don't think the beyond Tao Pai Pai, Mercenary Tao.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they themselves weren't really shit. They were just to show us just how fucking unnatural Goku was.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think he does try to make them threatening. It just doesn't work because Goku's so much more powerful than the average human, right? That's honestly, I'll get
Like,
to it later, but I think that's my biggest issue with this arc. It is the climax just feels so anticlimactic, you know? Uh, you
ironically, well, actually, when we get there, I'll talk about it more. But that might be my more favorite like idea about the arc.
oh, you actually agree
We'll
with
get
me?
there. No, no, no. I have the opposite opinion, but I'm saying
Ah, what?
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that bullshit.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there, man. Um, but the treasure hunt. There are a few good things in this arc. Roshi gets to be cool at the end. He does not get to be cool at the start. They did not let that motherfucker have anything good going down, bro. He gets this like I almost want to skip talking about this, bro. He discovers Bulma has this like shrinking device where you can shrink down somebody. He's freaky ass starts thinking I can go into the bathroom and spy on bitches. I'm like, no, bro. You gotta stop it. You gotta cut this shit out. you gotta put an end to it at some point, bro. You like 300, by the way. Oh, golly, man. Um. So yeah, obviously you probably enjoyed Freaky Adventures with Freaky Roshi. Huh?
You just say to me?
I see you probably had a good time.
I truly didn't, but don't make me. Actually, I'm gonna tell him. Don't. This motherfucker had a whole fucking bottle of baby oil in his bag before.
What? What? Ah, this is a false accusation, bro. I can't believe this.
Yeah,
Baby
prove it.
oil. What the fuck? How am I supposed to prove it? Live on Slander. God, bastard.
All right, now that you admit that you can't prove this clearly true accusations, let's move on to the next
All right, you a
section of the Red
master of
Ribbon article.
slander, bro. This is why we call it slander time, because this is an insane line of reasoning, bro. What is that? All right, bro.
It's
Yeah, let's
proof.
move
That's what
on,
it is.
bastard. Because Roshi is not great for that first bit, but he also gets his coolest moment in the entire series when the Red Ribbon Army figures out that Kame House is where they're all based, right? They're like, oh, okay, this old man must be supplying them with their shit. He must be their technician. Let's go after them. That is really fun because Roshi gets to just pack the fuck out of them, bro. Like, one by one, he gets to show us why he is a master of martial arts. The best. Is he the best martial artist in the world? I think that's what they say in the last arc. So, I'm not sure. What do you think?
I mean, he's called the god of martial arts
He
for a reason.
is. But is he actually, like, I don't know. I feel like that's a legacy kind of reputation for him, you know? I think
By
that's.
this point, I would definitely say it's not. He hasn't necessarily lost that title just yet, but
He
he's
lost
on
to
the verge
Goku.
of losing that shit.
He already lost to Goku. Oh wait, no, he didn't. I'm sorry. He won because
I'm
his
saying he
leg
didn't
was
lose.
longer.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like he still technically got it, but it's not like he gaps anyone for it.
Yeah. Well, technically, he
And
lost it
then
to himself. If we want to be technical, because he didn't enter that tournament under his own name. So technically, it's his brother that won. His brother, went past him.
yeah, Jackie Chun won that.
Chun is still crazy, by the way. All right, so where were we at? Yeah. So the underwater stuff, it's fine. Goku fighting a robot, fine. Goku getting tricked into going the wrong direction and fighting an octopus. I don't
Put
care
hands on that
really.
octopus.
What? Oh, he
So he
eats it.
put
By the
hands on that
way,
octopus.
he eats the damn octopus. I could believe that shit. I'm like, yo, he's actually becoming a darkened individual, bro. There's no shot. He beats up his enemy and starts cannibalizing them, bro. There's no shot. Is that not tweaker behavior, bro? Can we be honest with
Hey,
that?
that's that pirate life, and that's how you live. That's how you live your life on the seven seas, Riley. What you mean?
Eating his enemy, bro? No, that's not right. He didn't eat those coyotes though. In that first arc too. So I think he's just
That
different,
shit wasn't
bro.
good. That's why he ain't
He's
eat him.
just different. But because of that, he doesn't get to Krillin and Bulma, who are fighting. Oh my God, what is it? General
General
Blue,
Blue.
right? Blue? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, General Blue.
Nah, General Blue. Because General Blue is, man, he is way stronger than Krillin, which brings me to my issue with this, bro. For how strong we're told Krillin is at this time, I do not think General Blue should have been able to defeat him so totally and as easily as he did. He packs him up like lightning speed, right? And Goku is able to beat him when he shows up. Isn't the gap in their power not that huge?
Oh, actually, well, I don't know. The anime is probably different, but
No,
in
I
the
read both.
no, because like in the manga, Krillin's actually able to like fight him,
He
except that
fights him, but
Krillin gets.
he loses pretty
I know
brutally.
Krillin even makes his nose bleed.
Yeah, that's true, but like, I'll be honest. I
Oh,
think Krillin should have had that. I think he should have won there.
I'm saying Krillin only got like he got fucked up because he hit him with that eye paralyzing shit.
Oh, is that what it was? And Goku was just immune to that, or what?
Goku wasn't immune. Goku's just stronger.
Yeah.
Because even then, Krillin is not on Goku's level. That's
Right,
apparent.
right. I'm aware of that, but
They aren't necessarily close. Krillin's been trying to bridge that gap.
I
It's
just
also why, like, at the end of like this entire arc, Roshi sends like Goku off, while Krillin stays to train with him because he realizes
it's
Goku's
true.
level is far too high to still be training with him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I do think as we get into this next arc, though, things get a little bit dicey when it comes to power scaling. First time I watched this in the anime, I had no clue what this was supposed to be. This next arc, which is called Penguin Village, I had no idea what the fuck this was. And I read the manga, and then it said, like, next chapter, Dr. Slump returns. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is his other series and it's in the same. Gotcha. Okay. Because you have this wacky cast of characters that don't make no sense at all to me, bro. When I was first watching it, I'm like, who are these people? Why is this toddler beating the mess out of Goku, bro? Like, what's going on? But I guess he wanted to, bring back characters from his other series. I'll be honest, doesn't work for me. I don't think this is a very good segment. It's tonally off. It fucks with the power scaling. Because what do you mean these random kids in this village are 10 times as strong as Goku, bro? Like, what? And they never shown up in the series before? And if they're that strong, how does that make them compare to Krillin? You know? Like, you get what I'm saying here? Does that not fuck up the power scaling?
I mean, if you take it that way,
If I take it, what other way am I supposed to take it? They were beating
because
the mess out of him.
all right, so like when you reading through like the manga and anime, are
Yeah,
two different like sections.
I
The
read both.
anime,
I mean, I
that's
watched both.
purely like fucking not filler, but that's purely like gag and all that shit. Arel is just a straight up gag character all around. That
Yeah.
was not a series. In the manga, Goku does not get his ass beat up by them kids
No,
or Arel.
he doesn't get beat up, but he says that he's not as strong as them or as fast as them. He loses a race
Mm.
repeatedly.
But what does that change though?
It
The
changes the
message of
fact
Dragon
that
Ball at that point, the core message
yeah,
that's been all throughout Dragon Ball has already been like established here. That there are people above you and you should never stop reaching for it.
yes, but also
So us okay, I'll let you go.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say so even if a rail shows up and shows superiority to Goku,
Yeah,
doesn't necessarily diminish anything, such as his Goku's mission is to keep rising higher and higher no
that's
matter what
true.
ceiling he thinks he's had.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Uh, I think that's a stupid point. um, I mean, like when they do the race, Roshi knows like the power ceiling, right? And he already knows that Goku is very near that ceiling. So to have these random children, untrained by the way, not involved in martial arts, not trained by Master Roshi, nothing, they're just living their life and they're just like abnormally, freakishly strong with no reason for this, by the way. I guess maybe if I read Dr. Slump, there's a reason. But it's incredible how ridiculously stronger they are, right? And yeah. And some of them are just magical, too. Like, bro,
Wait,
why are
hold
we
on.
summoning
Wait, hold on.
Shenron when this one motherfucker can
Let me
genuinely
think
just
back. Let me think
repair
back.
anything?
What race are you referring to?
There was like the little floating child who oh wait, are you talking about the
You said they did a race, and I don't remember this race.
they were just running at one point and they were keeping up with Goku on his cloud. Do you not remember this?
You didn't read that shit, bruh.
I watched it and I read it.
No, I'm saying you did not read that shit.
What do you mean?
I ref no, cause give me like 30 fucking seconds. Give me 30 seconds.
Are you pulling up the
Cause
receipts?
I will pull up right now. Cause I'm not gonna
What?
be
What I get
fucking gaslit.
wrong?
I am not going to be gaslit and saying this shit
Gaslit.
happened. No,
They
because
were
I know this shit
they
didn't
were shown
happen.
to be as fast as him. He looks at them
No,
at one
let me
point and
hold
he's
on,
like,
hold on. It's only 5 chapters. Give me a second.
okay, okay, yeah, cook, bro, you got that.
Yeah, he catches the plane, knocks him down. He blows up his plane. Oh, what's this? Hold on. All right, so they didn't race him. They just followed him.
Exactly, they were fast as fuck. That counts, by the way.
No, because he,
It's
because
close enough.
he slapped General Blue's plane to the went to the wall. He
Yeah.
flew past them, and they said, "Oh, what's that?" He goes, he presses General Blue. He's like, "Oh, damn, where is he?" Then as he's still looking, he sees a rail, and there's those two little fucking mini blonde baby motherfuckers. He sees them running up. They just got there.
Yeah, they were fast as fuck though.
What's wrong with them being fast?
I'm just saying it's like borderline superhuman. And we get no
It's not
explanation.
borderline. It is superhuman. Motherfuckers in Dragon Ball are super. They just are. General Blue is superhuman as shit by this point, and we haven't seen him
General
use keys. And
Blue?
he
I mean, he got
crushed an
superhuman
entire phone booth,
powers.
Riley.
Yeah, but he just like that.
That was pure unadulterated strength. That's superhuman as
No, he was
fuck.
just like that.
That's superhuman as
Bro,
shit.
I can be like that
You
one day.
think you think this
Watch out.
motherfucker
Watch
Batman,
out.
where he's out here just doing superhuman shit?
I
We
can be
saying
like
he's
that one
human?
day. You know what I'm saying, bro? I can be that.
And then to top it
I
off,
can be
I'm
more
gonna
than
hold
that.
you one more time. I'm holding you one more time, by the way. They did not fix that radar through any sort of magical means.
That
That
kid
was
was
just a
just
motherfucker who,
smart as fuck.
yeah, he was smart enough to repair it, but he literally said he didn't understand the shit.
Yeah, but he saw it for 2 seconds.
Yeah, and then he repaired. He says,
Yeah,
"Oh
that's
wow, that's
magic.
easier than I thought."
That's magic.
Okay,
That's not normal.
so whatever genjutsu you wanted to apply to that, he didn't understand any of the advanced mechanisms. He just fixed it. He didn't have to create anything. Even a dumbass can
Eh.
fix something they don't understand. Like right now, Riley, if I were to tell you to go in, if I were to tell you to fix your fucking pressure valve on your damn toilet, I guarantee you could do it.
Yeah.
Even though you don't
It won't
fucking
be in two
study plumbing
seconds,
or none of
though.
that.
It won't be in two
How fast you
seconds.
think it would be? Would you look at it and you know what to do?
I'll look up YouTube tutorial.
Let's say the water in
Double
your
check
toilet
that
isn't
shit.
rising. I'm saying the
Yeah.
water in your toilet isn't rising for whatever reason. How fast do you think you figure that out?
However long the YouTube video is for, bro. I'll look that
All
shit
right,
up.
you're fucking cooked.
What? You all right?
I
Listen,
say you're fucking cooked.
you doing shit without like understanding the exact problem, bro. There's specifications and shit like that. We're not gonna get on this topic, by the way. You fucking
I mean, it's a broad fucking
terrorist.
topic. Like, the only difference is
Oh
this motherfucker's
man,
already smart and knows shit about the field.
it's like
So of course,
5.
even if he motherfucker wasn't 5, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's a grown ass motherfucker in a snapback. What the hell?
No, no, the child fixed it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, you did. All right,
No, he
I know
didn't.
that for a
I'm
fact.
looking at no. Don't fucking
I
gas
know
me. I'm
that for
looking
a
at it
fact.
right
Hold on,
now.
I'm pull the
I'm looking
manga
at it
up
right
then.
now.
I'm gonna pull it up then.
Okay, let me tell you what. Let me see what
Fuck
chapter
it.
pull up. Chapter fucking 82, motherfucker. Pull that up right now.
Bro, hold on. Unless the anime
Chapter
changed it
82.
to his. Cause all right, what exactly happened, bro? Hold on, I got an ad, bro. I'm fucking hold. The exact thing that happened, bro. If you wanna be ridiculous, right? Was this man could not figure out how to do it. Bulma's technology was too complex, right? So what did he do instead? He watched as his kid was like, "Oh yeah, I looked at it. I know how to do it, Dad." He's like, "Oh, really? Go ahead." And he solves it in 2 seconds. That's what happened. You said what chapter?
Pull that bitch up.
What chapter?
82.
82. All right. Let's see this, guys. Let's check this out. Oh, Superman, by the way. Fraudulent. Oh, he did crush that phone booth. You're right about that. You're right about that.
Fucking knew he crushed that hoe.
No, that was wrong, by the way. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. In 82, he
You
just
might have to
says...
continue. You might have to continue it.
Yeah.
You might have to go to the next chapter. Go to the next chapter.
Yeah. End of 82,
I'm gonna prove my point in a fucking second. I'm gonna prove my point.
Okay. Yeah, so he fixes it. I don't know if it's gonna focus for the camera.
Yeah, that shit not focusing, gang. I'm gonna pull 83 on my damn self.
Hold on, bro. We'll lock in.
I already pulled the chapter on myself. So this little fathead baby uses some goddamn Spanish magic.
Exactly.
You didn't prove your point. That fathead ass baby wasn't smart. At the end of the day.
So he used magic then. So my original point stands.
No.
What?
You said the baby.
I'm right one way or another, bro. Like, come on.
No. I remember what you said. You said the man used magic. You said the baby was smart. I'm gonna be hella specific right now.
No, I said the baby used magic.
No, fuck, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I might have misspoke on that. I might have misspoke on that, but I meant the baby, bro. And you know I meant the baby.
I don't know shit.
Because I literally just described.
No, you're wrong.
Before I pulled it up, I literally described, oh yeah, so hey, the baby did it because the father couldn't figure it out, and the baby was trying to save the father from, looking bad for his adoring public.
You said the baby was smart enough to do it. That's what you said.
Yeah, it was.
I remember
magic
that shit.
or smarts. Magic or smarts. It's one of the. It's
no,
one of the two.
No, those are two different things. Two different things.
No. They're the same. All right, listen. They're the same fucking thing.
Because if Doctor Strange were to create a fucking person,
we don't know how this little bastard did it. Okay, we don't know. We don't.
Person, he'd do it through science. There's two different methods.
We don't know how.
The same end result. There's two different methods.
Oh, you getting me?
Fuck no.
You getting me activated, bro?
No. Activate all you want. Man, fucking turn up then. Turn the light switch on, bitch. I don't give a damn. I ain't gonna let you fuck on me.
It doesn't matter. First of all, this baby, yeah, he's probably magical. He's probably smart. We don't have the information to know. The baby could be a super genius, just locked in, solved it in a panel. The panel is not detailed enough for us to have that information. So let's be honest. The baby.
He raised his fucking hand. What more do you need?
Exactly, bro.
Intelligence. He waved his hand, and then it got fixed. What else could that be?
Exactly, bro. It's smarts, bro. Albert Einstein probably do the same thing, alright?
Wave your hand right now. Fix the fucking audio. That's not happening now, is it?
Well, I'm not as smart as the baby, bro. So yeah, obviously it's not happening for me.
Who the
That's
fuck
right.
are you?
What do you mean?
Intelligence is not giving you powers. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, intelligence is the ability to fix something like that in a very quick amount of time, which he did.
He didn't touch it.
You don't know that.
You're a terrible rage baiter. You're making yourself not sound stupid right now. You aren't even irritating me at this point. You're just making yourself sound stupid.
I'm playing devil's advocate, bro.
Actually, you're fucking hoeing me. That's what I'm talking about. And now when you post this shit, everyone's gonna think I agree with the dumbass shit you got to say. I don't want us to blow up because you're gonna fucking drag my credibility down when we do.
Oh, you can make a response video. All right, listen though. In my defense, right? It looks like he's locked in. Bro, it's gonna load. It looks like he's fucking locked in to the fucking device right there. And then I figured maybe off panel he fixed it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Listen, bro.
Insane off-panel moment. How do you off-panel something that happens in the next panel?
He can use magic hands, bro. Like that, magic hands wouldn't be a crazy thing to expect in Dragon Ball. We got furries, we got humans, we got monkey children, we got gorilla beasts, we got Third Reich Pilaf. Like, come on, let's be honest, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're acting like it's a ridiculous possibility. Fixed. You're acting like it's a crazy thing to say.
Nothing moves. It's just fixed.
Yeah. But all right, listen.
If you had magic hands, some of that shit would be moving.
Yeah, what's moving?
No,
It says
the
ka-chunk,
Kachink is only
ka-chunk,
there.
bruh. It says ka-chunk,
Yeah, the
ka-chunk,
Kachunk,
bastard.
is the fucking figure goddamn moving. The goddamn mechanisms are moving and shit. They getting filled back out. Not gonna fucking hold me. Like you're not doing this. I wanted to move on so we could talk about fucking Tao Pai Pai, but you fucking hold it. We gotta talk about goddamn Penguin Village. This is your fucking fault.
Listen, I was wondering about this because people are too freakishly strong. It's not normal. They're all
God damn it.
ridiculous.
I knew you were gonna say some fucking bullshit. This is why I
Dragon Ball.
told you to leave power scaling out of this fucking podcast. You can't do it.
I'm gonna get better at it, bro. I'm be the best.
No, you're not getting any better.
I'm be the greatest power scale the world's ever seen. All right, watch out.
No, you're gonna be a.
I'm gonna be king of the power scalers.
You're gonna be a bottom tier for the rest of your fucking journey. I don't know. I might get fucking.
That hurt me, bro.
I think I got 12-year-old Dren over you.
What? That's not right, bro. Don't do that.
Because every fucking time you bring up any man, this ain't even about Dragon Ball no more. I'm sorry, but every time you bring up any series that you ever try to fucking power scale, inverse, cross-vert, it don't matter. You can't do that shit. You're just incapable of it. Logic leaves the window.
They're stronger than Goku.
Once the
They're stronger than
power
Goku.
scale
Goku
on.
admits you're stronger
Once
than
that
him.
shit happens,
Goku admits
you
you're
just fucking
stronger.
cooked.
Okay, so let's be honest. That's not crazy. You're acting like
What?
it's a crazy
What'd you
thing to say. Goku admits they're stronger than him. He says so.
So what the fuck is your issue?
So I'm saying their power is crazy. First, I've never heard about them. Never hear about them again, as far as I know. Like.
So because they don't have somebody don't have their dick in their mouth, that means they can't be powerful? That's what you're trying to say? Because if that's the case, no, we didn't fucking hear about Beerus before he first showed up. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
He wasn't on Earth.
Let's move on.
He wasn't on Earth.
About fucking Frieza. Hold on now.
Yeah, they're all fucking aliens, bro. Like.
Oh, why didn't we hear about Oob? Tell me that. He's fucking earthling as shit.
Wait, I don't remember how you got spawned in though. Wasn't it magic?
Oh, you don't remember? Okay, let's get more local. Let's get more local. Fuck all that. Let's get more local then. Tell me, why didn't we hear about Tien? Because Tien is gonna fight a Goku 3 years from now who's gotten stronger and actually put some fucking hands on him. You know what that means? No, you know what that means, right? No. He's fucking human. He's definitely human. He's been on this fucking planet.
I would bet you Penguin Village jumped Tien. They're beating his ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think so.
You'll never prove it.
How ridiculous! I can definitely prove it, bro.
You'll never fucking prove it. You'll never prove that.
Because each one of them is stronger than Goku.
And
I don't want to like
Tien
get ahead
beat
of
up on a Goku that trained for 3 additional years. And Goku is naturally getting stronger since he's getting older as time goes on.
Goku beat his ass. What are you talking about?
Goku did not beat up on fucking Tien.
Yes, he did.
That is not.
Oh wait, no.
Good
God. You're right. He
Holy
won by accident. He won by accident.
Oh my God. Oh my.
I forgot about that. I thought he won. I thought he won. He didn't win.
No, hold on, wait. You think the Tien that Master Roshi straight up said, "Oh, you're stronger than me. Don't worry. Goku's gonna know to keep his head on the swivel when you're around." You think Goku's just beating up on him, huh? That's what the fuck you think.
No, I think multiple Gokus are beating up on him. Multiple Goku level power. Yes, they're beating up on him, bro. Like, let's just be honest. Let's not play these games. We don't have to.
No one beats up on fucking Goku unless they're stronger than him. That's the series. That's the method. That's the flow. Don't fucking act like you know what's going on. You're lost. I
know what's going on, bastard. All right, listen up. I know exactly
what's happening. You don't know what's happening.
All right, bro.
There's no method to your madness. You're just talking.
Bro, you're not listening to my arguments, so that's the thing. Right?
Your shitty ass argument. It's terrible. I'm not gonna let you stand on fucking bad ground. You're gonna fucking collapse midway walking through. I'm not letting this shit happen any longer. Who lets an architect let you build a shitty foundation of a building? I'm not gonna let you keep building that building. I didn't know the foundation is ass.
What do you mean? What are we doing here?
I'm saying your argument starts off flawed. I'm not gonna let you finish your argument if it's that flawed.
No, wait, hold on. How is my argument flawed? What about my argument flawed? I'm asking genuinely, bro. Because I think my argument's so right. It's kind of ridiculous.
Okay, you first off start your argument off with because we don't know them, we haven't been introduced to them, and we don't know their story, that they can't be stronger than Goku. That's already a flawed argument because you're tying power to status when,
I didn't say that couldn't
especially
be.
in a series that don't have the two go hand in hand.
All right, you want to know my actual argument, bro? Because that was a side
Oh my,
argument. That
no,
was
stop
that
fucking
wasn't
talking to
even
me. Stop
that
talking to me.
wasn't even
Stop
my
talking to
main
me.
argument, bro.
Stop talking to me,
What?
bro. Like you're about to piss me off. I swear to
No,
God, you're
alright,
about to
listen,
piss
if
me
they're
off.
all Goku level strength, which Goku himself admits, they can all beat Tien. Because one Goku, after training, admittedly, almost defeated Tien. Very nearly. It was like a 50-50 shot. It was random chance as to who would win. So, like, what do you mean?
So riddle me this, Riley.
Yeah, I got you,
What do you
bro.
think the three of them are gonna do when fucking Tien flies in the air and hits a fucking tri beam?
Knowing them, bro, Magic Kid would probably say, reverse technique. And he reversed that shit back at him.
All right, so they're dead. Thank you for your time.
What? No, he reversed it
No,
at
thank you for your
Tien.
time. No. Thank
The,
you for
the
your
baby
time, but they're
would
dead.
float up in the air to where Tien's shooting Kiko Ho. He would go like, you know what I'm saying? Blasted him out of the sky. Tien's done, bro. I'll be honest though, with how powerful it is,
Let's just move on.
with how
Let's just
powerful they
move on,
are, it
bro.
doesn't make sense that they were never brought back.
No, please
Because
just
all
move
right,
on,
listen,
bro.
Cell's about to destroy the world. They know they need someone else that can help stop Cell. It's like, oh, I remember them in Penguin Village. Why don't we give them a call? Why didn't they
All right,
just do
I'm
that?
gonna, you know what? I'll indulge that stupid ass question because one, these are fucking gag characters, and two, no, and let me fucking finish. And two,
To gag
they are not
manga.
in this nearly the same ballpark to bring up a motherfucker who fought Goku before he even fucking fought Tao Pai Pai
They probably
to
grew
a
up to be
Z
strong.
conversation.
They probably grew
Yep,
up to be
you actually,
strong. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I get it now. I know what you're doing up there in college. I know what you're
What you
doing.
mean by
I know what you're
that?
up to. I'm not fucking with this shit, man. I truly am not. You're testing my patience. And
I'm
I'm gonna tell
asking.
you
I'm
one
asking.
time,
All
hop
right, all
off
right.
that fucking plant. Whatever you're taking, I don't want you to take it any longer. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, you need to stop for both of our sakes.
You think my opinions are cooked because of the subs? You think that's what's going down? All right, bro.
How long have you been on this shit?
I'm gonna give you my actual opinion. All right, fuck that shit. I think
Your
that is
actual opinion.
tonally it's gags, but it feels tonally very off from everything that came before. I feel like we're leaning into drama a lot more, and we get to this arc, no fucking. Well, there's a tiny amount of drama, but it's like 99% gags, and I feel like it has a different tone to anything Dragon Ball's ever done before. It feels like another series, to be honest. So when I read it, I felt that, and when I watched it, I felt that. I think if you watch it, you're so
That
confused.
portion did feel episodic as shit, though.
Yeah, and like the style of humor also feels different. When like the Superman shows up, and he like runs off, I was like, what the fuck is that? It's just random events occur, which is Dragon Ball's humor is never really random. It's always pretty well set up. You know, you have the fish out of water and the Bulma stuff. You have Goku's innocence playing off Red Ribbon Army. Stuff like that, right? It is A happens, so B happens, so C happens. And that's the humor, and that's why it works, and that's why it works as a drama as well as a comedy, because it is intentional, right? I just don't fuck with the random humor as much. I don't find it funny. Totally, it was weird. I don't know. So, that's my review on Penguin Village, bro. I think you said the treasure hunt stuff is the weakest part. I think Penguin Village is the weakest part. Would you
Yeah, I
say that's
forgot
it?
about Penguin Village
Would you
before
say
you said that shit.
yeah? So you agree with me on that?
Yeah, I didn't like Penguin Village, but just the points you're making fucking ass earlier.
You heard it here first, bro. He endorses my Penguin Village opinion.
Yeah, you
All
almost made
right,
me
moving
shave my
on.
fucking head off in anger.
All right, my fault, bro. I was helping you a little bit though. I was helping you a little bit. I'll do better, bro. I'll do better. I promise. I hope you're not mad at me. I can't
You
see your
need to
face. I bet you're
you need to
smiling right now.
fucking make up for your sins, right? No, I'm not smiling actually. You need to make up for your sins because that shit was pissing me off. I couldn't do it.
I'm
You know
carrying
how
the
it gets
podcast right now though.
every time you try to wait, are you recording still?
Yes.
Don't tell me you stopped. I was about to say.
Why would I
I was about to
stop?
say no. This needs to be in there. This needs to be in there. Every time you try to power skill, it never ends well. You always got something stupid to say, no matter what series. Dragon Ball, AJK,
I
fucking My Hero,
my points are valid.
goddamn Naruto.
My points are valid.
You probably fuck up One Piece.
I would never do that.
What
All
else?
right, what's my One Piece
What else
opinion?
would you? What else would you?
What's my
What
One
else would you
Piece
fuck
opinion?
up?
Do I have a hot take on,
Now
on
One
One
Piece is
Piece power scale? Let me think.
now One Piece is easy as fuck to fuck that up. I ain't gonna lie.
How the fuck did Usopp not get more powerful than
Power
he
scaling
is?
One Piece is kind of ass.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
Usopp
ain't
should
shit.
be
That's why.
Usopp
Just
should
like his
be
daddy.
stronger than Brook at this point. That's my opinion.
Usopp ain't shit.
Yeah, and he should
Usopp
be.
as weak as
He
his
should be
dad is
stronger. It doesn't
present.
make sense that he's as weak as he is in Elbaf.
Usopp is as weak as his dad is present.
That's a crazy opinion, bro. Oh my god. By the way,
Yeah, that's how much strength he has.
his dad hold the fuck out of it. We're not gonna talk about One Piece right now, but
His dad ain't shit. But let's move on to fucking
yeah.
goddamn corn sour.
Corn Sour is actually, bro. Growing up watching Dragon Ball Z growing up, because I didn't watch the original until I was a little bit older. I always wonder why there's this fucking Garfield just chilling, bro. What the fuck is Garfield doing here, bro? with Goku, with all these other characters that I know and I love. Why is Garfield here? And I figured it out, bro. Corn Tower, actually a really cool arc. Because I mean, do you want to take this away? You got a lot of passion for this, I can tell.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll lead this one. I'll lead this one because I don't trust you with this shit.
I've done a great job so far this episode. Come on, you gotta
No,
admit
you start home when Penguin Village came around.
that. Up
All
to
right,
Penguin
so
Village, I was smashing it, bro.
he was smashing it. Man, all right, bro.
Don't do that, bro.
So the Corns Tower like portion of the Red Ribbon Army
You
saga,
just pissed me off with
it pretty
that.
much finalizes Goku heads to the land of Corn as he senses another Dragon Ball. And as he gets there, he's talking to Upa and his dad Bor, whatever the fuck his name was. I don't remember that shit.
I think it was Bora.
Was Bor? Hey, W.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
fucking Upa and Bora. Or like he
We'll
been
call
protecting
him.
his land for like his family and generations. Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's his name, right?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Oh, well, his name's fucking Bora now. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Fucking Bora and Upa have been protecting that land for generations,
Yeah.
and they had fought off some poachers and shit. Goku gets there, he's talking to him, and then as like they're talking, Al Pai Pai, who had been hired by the Red Ribbon Army, he's
Hold
the
on.
world's greatest assassin.
We gotta talk about his introduction real fast, bro. Cause this is like one of the first recorded instances of crazy oil farming, bro.
I was just about to bring that up. I was about to
Yeah,
bring
cause
that
I'm
up.
like, I can't let this slide, bro. These guys already getting to the fight. I can't let that happen, bro.
No, I was about to bring up how we got in there. I was just trying to ease into it.
He's
'Cause
like,
he was too clean with it.
all right, General Blue, I'll give you one more chance. If you can defeat Mercenary Tao in combat, I'll let you live. He said, oh, really? That's all I have to do? I just have to destroy this one measly mercenary? Why, it'll be quite simple in my elegant power. And he gets packed the fuck up. It's not even close. And at Mercenary
He
Tao,
dies the
he walked
worst
that bitch
way I've
outside.
ever seen.
Oh, really?
He's not even.
What
He
makes it
dies
so
the worst
bad?
way I've ever seen in life. He killed him with his tongue.
Oh,
That
you're
was the
right. I
worst
forgot
death
about
I've
that.
ever seen.
Yo, you're actually correct, bro. No, that was unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie.
And then he proceeds
he
to up his aura.
in the tongue, bro.
It's after
I
he
mean,
hit him with
in
his
the
tongue,
ear,
like hit him
sorry.
with his
In the
tongue,
ear.
in like in his
the
like
ear,
fucking
bro.
brain, or whatever.
That's not.
He
Yeah.
walked outside
That's who beat Krillin, by
and
the
he
way.
says, and he do Krillin crazy, but he walks outside. He says, "Where exactly is he?" They tell him where Goku's approximate location is,
Yeah, yeah.
and then he takes off a piece of a pillar and he throws that bitch and he jumps on and
He
he
sits
rides
on
that
that
hoe over
bitch.
the land of corn.
Oh my god, bro. That was. Oh yeah, that was Aura. He's like, no, thank you. I won't need a taxi or a plane, whatever he said. And he just rides that bitch all the way there, bro. I don't even care if it doesn't make sense. That's Aura right there, bro. Sung Jinwoo,
Like
what?
he was climbed up and he did that shit. I was like, oh,
I'm
what the
saying,
fuck?
compared to
I
Sung
remember I was like,
Jinwoo, bro.
legit when I first seen that.
I'm just saying, Mercenary Tao got it. Uh, but he shows up at Corrin Tower, and he kind of packs Goku up a little bit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And he also, unfortunately, he provides the impetus for the rest of the arc. You want to take away what that is, bro? A tragic event occurs.
Yeah, it's hella unfortunate,
You
but
really cared about
Bora
that
didn't
character, right?
survive this. Yeah, Bora did not survive this encounter
Yeah, you cry. You
because
cry when that
Tao
happened.
Pai Pai pulled. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah,
It was
a
like a
little
silent tear,
manly
silent
too.
tear.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause, Tao Pai Pai was yeah, he was a bit he's a bit more than what others would have thought. As when he got there, it was the first time in the series that we have ever seen Goku get overpowered and
Um,
outmatched.
no, that's not true. Cause Roshi,
No, no, no. But
Roshi,
Roshi
it won the
wasn't
fight.
overpowering him. Roshi was fighting Goku. We didn't
Oh,
see
yeah,
Roshi
that's a fair
overpower him.
point. But that's
Tao
yeah,
Pai
no,
Pai
fair,
straight
that's
up
fair.
outclassed Goku in every sense. He even
That's
tanked
true.
A Kamehameha wave,
That's true.
and he was like, "Only my clothes are dirty."
Mm-hmm.
He destroyed his clothes. Actually, my fault.
Yeah,
It was only his clothes that were destroyed. He was perfectly fine.
yeah. I mean, I think what makes this part of the story really cool is this is the first time where it's not any type of gags. This is going into full drama, and this is Toriyama's first time really going into that world at all. Because sure, you can argue the Roshi fight or the Jackie Chan fight at the end of the second arc. That is a completely serious fight. A lot of gags in that fight, by the way. But you can say the climax of that fight is very, very serious. That's fair. But for this fight, man, there's not like a single joke really that I can remember, and it's a really good fight because when Mercenary Tao sends his what is it? Cause what was his blast? I forget the name of it.
Oh,
Fuck.
it's the Dodon Ray.
Dodon Ray. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that gets used later by the fucking
Crane
uh,
School.
what's his name? Chaozu? Yeah, Chaozu.
Yeah, it's a Crane School move.
Chaozu starts spamming that bitch later on, but that's gonna be another week. Um, but yeah, so the only
Bald
reason
ass.
he survives that is because of his grandfather's 4-star ball, which protects him in like the chest area where he was struck, right? And that's really thematically cool to me because you'll see that come back and tie in at the end of the Fortune Teller Baba arc. Um, in a really interesting way, man. Like that's what ties up the whole arc together. I think that's why thematically it was a good choice to put these two arcs together for today's episode. But after that, Goku decides, hey, so there's one way that I can get stronger, and it is to climb Korin Tower to the very top. This massive, massive tower, just incredibly high up, incredibly dangerous to go up on. And he does it without using his cloud. Per the challenge and the rules, he's doing it the right way because that's who Goku is, right? But he goes up and he does it because he wants to bring back Oompa. Well, hold on, not Oompa. What's his name?
Fucking Bora. That's his name
Bora.
now.
He wants to bring back Bora from the afterlife using the Dragon Ball. So now he wants more than just his grandfather's ball. He wants to bring back his friend's father. So he gets to the top. Garfield's up there waiting for him, smug as hell. Probably ate about 10 lasagnas just in the past 5 seconds, looking at his big ass. You know what I'm saying? But And we start fighting him because he's like, oh yeah, you can have some holy water, go ahead. And Goku's like, oh gee, I can, thank you, mister. And he goes and reaches for it. He's like, hey, you gotta get it from me first, kid. And so then he starts boxing with Garfield, bro. Garfield actually got mad hands for him. He's a, you know what I'm saying? And Goku literally cannot do this, bro. And then he hears that Master Roshi has done the same thing, but it took him years and years to even, climb the tower and get the holy water that will make you stronger if you ingest it. And now we get through this whole thing, and what's really cool about Korn and Goku's relationship is Korn is used to people like Master Roshi who are going to like assault him while he sleeps. Pause. Master Roshi's probably done that a few times in a different type of way. But moving on from that, bro, we don't have to talk about that. Korin respects Goku for not even trying to get him when he was sleeping, when he probably could have done that. Goku's not going to know he's just playing pretend. He's not going to understand that. But eventually, Goku, in a matter of days, gets strong enough to strike back against Korin, right? And actually get the holy water. And then we figure out that holy water, it was just water. That's it. And it helps. The training was it really helps, I mean to say. Which made him super fucking strong, bro. He is popping now. He's ready to beat the mess out of Tao Pai Pai, right? So he goes back down. Mercenary Tao shows up with a new fit. They box. Tao's like, oh, damn, I gotta get up that tower real fast. So he goes up the tower, he goes to Korin, and Korin's fucking with him, bro. Like, it's kind of crazy. He does everything he can to hold him. Make sure he doesn't get that power. And just gives him the water. He's like, oh yeah, you stronger now for sure. Yeah. Just go back down. Actually, don't even climb back down because you'll get power from that. We don't want that to happen. So just take what do you have? It was like a cloud or something.
Oh, you talking about Goku?
No. What mercenary? Because Korin gave Mercenary Tao an item to get back down because he didn't want him gaining strength from just going down via climbing. I think it was a cloud.
Didn't he get like a black cloud from the anime? Or am I
A
tripping?
what?
That didn't happen.
A what? What do you say?
It was like I said, didn't he get like a black cloud or something from the anime?
Yeah.
That just
It
didn't
was
happen.
some type of cloud. That's what I was saying. And then when they
Okay,
get
so what's I was thinking.
yeah. When they get to the bottom, the cloud just fucking holds him and drops his ass on the floor. um, and then they have their rematch. And would you say this is close? It's a close fight. What do you think?
I haven't seen the anime fight in like in a minute, but the
Yeah.
fight was much closer though.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still pretty dominant. It's Goku wins pretty. Like, Goku's gonna win at this point.
Goku does win.
It is a super good fight though. That Mercenary Tao is a great character. He's very pompous, very arrogant, and he talks his shit. He can back it up a little bit too. But knowing that he's Ben Hode, I was like, oh yeah, okay. So Goku's curb stomping this motherfucker. And he does. And he goes after that with the Dragon Balls to get the final Dragon Ball, which is, of course, in the Red Ribbon Army hideout. So he takes his cloud, promises Oompa that he's going to revive his father, and goes there. And then the Red Ribbon Army is like, oh, hey, we have Goku coming after us. And they think they got that. They do not have that. Right? How this is happening? Everyone at Kame House is like, Goku's attacking the Red Ribbon Army? What? Hell no. So they're like, they get a whole team together. Launch is like, oh, I've been wanting to fight some terrorists for a long time. And yeah, they all get active and they go there. But what happens at the hideout, bro? What occurs?
Yeah, hold up. And before I get to that talking point, we need to mention how they slid for Goku though. They slid for Goku.
Yeah, they did. They did, bro.
Especially Krillin soft ass. They was all on talking shit. It was like, man, I ain't, he's fucking with the Red Ribbon Army. They was acting scared and shit. There was like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, he was sounding like Courage, bro.
They picked up the AR
Not
and
just
went to
him
go
too.
slide for Muriel.
Yamcha was like, I thought he was gonna be more of a bitch, to be honest. But he was still like, yeah, fighting the whole Red Ribbon Army, that's not like a great time. I don't really want to
He
do
still
that.
slid though, so I'm gonna give it to him. I'm
Launch
gonna give it to him
was
for still sliding, even though he didn't want to do that shit.
Launch was the greatest, bro. By the way, I was thinking about this. Like, I wonder if the reason Launch doesn't really show up after this arc, right? It's this arc that she disappears after, right?
No. Launch is in like she's in the arcs up until like Dragon Ball ends.
Oh, okay. Well, I wonder if the reason why she ends up disappearing is because she just goes to jail, bro. I figure that's what
I mean,
happens.
that's a nice in-world explanation. It's
Bro,
prison.
because they're not. Like, come on, bro. You can't be this violent, commit this many like terrorism acts, and just be chilling. Like, that's not how it works, you know.
And she was getting chased by the police when Goku and Krillin found her.
Oh, with their murder taxis. Yeah, I remember that. So Goku's probably on a wanted list somewhere. I don't know how he got that marriage license in Z, but you know what? They probably
Nobody
didn't
checking
recognize
about
him.
it.
Yeah.
Nobody checking him.
All right, but
He been out on the world for 30 years after that. No, ain't nobody checking him.
yeah, he legally dead. But all right, but proceed. I know this is a part of the story you like.
All right, so as Goku pretty much runs through the entire Red Ribbon Army,
Yeah.
what was the head motherfucker name again?
I have no idea. Commander
I
Red?
remember like it. I forget what
Commander
type of
Red.
no. I remember like oh, he was a commander. He was a commander. Okay, bad.
Yeah,
So pretty much the
Commander
whole
Red.
time they're all like, huh? What? I know. I forgot he was the commander.
Oh, my fault. Yeah.
I couldn't remember which one he was. But
Yeah.
pretty much like his right hand, fucking black, which that's crazy. Wow, I
His
just
right
realized. Yeah,
hand black.
that's
That's
crazy.
fucking
No,
crazy to
not even
say.
that. I forgot his title, but I don't give a fuck. I mean,
No,
like
you know what his title
he's
is? You'll guess it.
I forgot what it was.
Come,
I forgot what it was.
it's Commander Black.
He's a commander too.
Or no, General Black. It's General
Gen-
Black.
I did not know generals are little
Bro,
commanders. But hey,
they
you learn
did
something
him
every
like the
day.
Black Power Ranger, bro. This shit's insane. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
black.
he's a
What's my color gonna be? It's like you already know.
he's already
It's
black. That was
Toad.
kind of crazy.
It's Toad,
I
bro.
forgot that. I forgot that was his number. But anyway, so
Crazy
pretty much
character
Red
design,
is
by the
talking
way.
to Black. That's insane. All right, but keep me on track. Keep me on track.
Yeah, my
So,
fault, my
so as
fault.
Commander Red is talking to General Black.
Yes, sir.
General Black is talking about using the Dragon Balls and shit for world domination. And Commander Red looks at him like he's crazy. He was like, "The fuck? You
Yeah.
think that's what we're doing with that?
Right.
No, I'm getting taller, bitch." And then he looks at him. He said, are you
It's
serious?
essential for
Is
our
that true?
plan for world domination. And he's like, pull his fucking head off.
He looks right at him. He said, I was getting these Dragon Balls for world
Yeah.
domination. He was like, no, the fuck we not. I'm the commander. You better listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't waste no time. He up pole on him right then and there. 'Cause
Yeah.
he told him he better shut up. He wasn't going for that.
Right. Now, what are your actual thoughts about this arc, though? Because I think it's fun to see Goku just tear through this Red Ribbon Army. I do think there's not a single person in here who poses any sort of challenge to him, so it feels anticlimactic. You know Dragon Ball for the big fights, the big dramatic moments, and you don't get any of that. This last section of the storyline where the Red Ribbon Army is finally defeated by Goku on a rampage, right? I don't know. I wish they had done more with the army. I think they could have had a commander actually be strong, actually be a challenge to Goku. And instead they just don't. Or at least, you know what I would have done? I would have connected this arc and the Baba arc together. And I would have maybe the Red Ribbon Army and Goku and his group both enter her tournament to try to get the Dragon Ball. It's a competition between them. And that would make this feel a lot more satisfying. You know, you can still have them be the same power level, and maybe they just have a bunch of agents that are strong and powerful. I wouldn't be surprised by that. They can hire more contract assassins and various other agents to do the job. That's how I would have write it. I think that makes more sense, right?
I don't know. Me personally,
Yeah, yeah,
I kind of love that it was like kind of a curb stomp here, because it sets up like when TN shows up a lot better, because that lesson that Roshi had originally taught him about there always being other people out there, it kind of fits. Like it'll hit harder once like he sees it again, since he just ran through everyone. Al Pai did stop him, but Goku then got stronger than him in a 3-day training. It was good that he trained for that strength and he didn't like have it handed to him, but he still ran through him all the same. No one really truly opposed him in that time.
yeah,
And Goku could have quickly forgot that lesson, since he didn't like his defeat wasn't like it wasn't great in a sense, if it makes sense to you.
yeah. No, it wasn't.
Like it was there, but
Yeah, I, I don't know, man. I was expecting more from the Red Ribbon Army at the end. Like they can make androids and shit in like a far off snow area, but their actual base just have like dime a dozen soldiers and a single mech that is not even stronger than that android, by the way. Like what? I don't know. That doesn't that feel a little weird to you? Shouldn't they have more defenses at their actual base?
um, all I know is the scale of that army. It definitely was changed.
For
Like,
um
oh,
for Z, you mean?
like I'm saying, like later on in Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
like the scale of that army was definitely like, well, it was retconned and changed.
Yeah. Like even
Cause like
the
later,
superhero movie, like they show a scene that's reanimated of Goku like tearing through the Red Ribbon Army. It make it look crazy there. Here yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's not to that extent, you know. He's not like going through hundreds and thousands of people that are shooting at him with cannons and stuff. Like no, he's shooting at, like he's winning against a bunch of soldiers that are human,
yeah, I
and that's
remember
it.
like a clip from Z. It was like it was like kind of like a reanimated clip from Z at the time.
Yeah.
He was tearing through the soldiers. Like, I honestly expected there to be more like there would be more like of an actual army, until I actually read it, and it was kind of like underwhelming, I guess,
Yeah,
because there was as many people as as I thought there would be. But at the same
I think
time, it's
that's
kind of
fair.
my fault.
Why is it your
At
fault?
the same time, it's like because I expected there to be more people, but technically I was led to believe that off because I did read it out
Yeah,
of order, so that's probably why I was hoed.
fair. I think that's everybody though. Like if you grew up in America, like when Dragon Ball Z was coming out, you just watched Dragon Ball Z. We didn't get Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball didn't have the same level of popularity the original series. I mean, which I think makes sense. But yeah, okay. So that's what you like about this arc. Do you have anything else to say about it? About the end of the journey here against the Red Ribbon Army?
No, I don't think I have anything else for them.
Yeah. Um, so you still disagree with me though? You
Well, I
think
do disagree with you.
they were an appropriate challenge? Okay.
At the time, yeah.
Interesting, interesting. I just think they were set up to be stronger than they actually ended up being. I figured they'd have one like big secret surprise challenge that they were working on in their fucking basement down there or something, given all the android shit that I know about from the future. And they really don't have any technology on that level at all. Uh, so, yeah.
Yeah, Jerome's stingy as shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's reasonable, right? So, yeah. All right. Well, we go on to fortune teller Baba because the last Dragon Ball is hidden from everybody's sight. They don't know. They think it's like inside an animal or something. So Roshi's like, oh hey, you can go to fortune teller Baba, uh, and she will tell you where Dragon Ball is for a small price. So you can go there, get that figured out. Bang. Now, what do you think about the fortune teller Baba arc?
I'm gonna be honest, that this arc is some Dragon Ball ass shit.
Yeah, some dog
Because
shit, bro.
it's some Dragon Ball shit,
Some
bro. Because
dog shit.
only Dragon Ball would make you would be like fucking. You're pulling up to like a clairvoyant old ass lady
They
who has
call
a
her a
fucking
crone, by the
team.
way.
insane. And she has a team of a vampire, an invisible man,
Yeah.
a fucking mummy, and then a motherfucker from the dead.
It's
This
kind of,
is a
yeah.
this is a whole dead motherfucker, bro.
When we get introduced to them, all right. So the premise of this arc, for those that don't know about this, they pull up. They're like, "Fortune teller Baba, please read us where the Dragon Ball is." And she's like, "I will read it if you go through my tournament of death." And Goku's like, "Tournament of death? I'll do it." And they all enter. It's Goku, it's Yamcha, it's Krillin, it's little ass Indian boy, I forget his name. And
Playing
it
with Oopa,
is
don't play with him like that.
Oompa. Mafo, I love Oompa, bro. Oompa the boy. Uh, and it's Poir as well. Poir actually gets to do stuff, bro, for the first time in the fucking series, probably. So that's cool, yeah. And they're going through these monsters, and I start thinking, like, oh, okay, so they're doing all the universal monsters. It's gonna be Invisible Men, like Frankenstein, Dracula, all that. Not really. They kind of fuck up the lineup somewhere along the way. But it's a lot of those, like, monster movie things, right? These fights vary in quality, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they ain't really shit to be honest.
Bro. They fight the Invisible Man.
Don't bring that up, bro. Don't bring that up.
That might be the worst fight in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, don't bring that up, bro. No, don't bring that up. If y'all want to know what that fight was, you can look that shit up.
By the way,
I don't think you will though.
another Krillin fight. I'm seeing a pattern here. He gets all the
Yeah,
worst
Krillin.
fights. I don't know what it is, but the first time we see Krillin boxing, bro, is against a guy who fucking stinks, and that's his whole deal, bro. And he just, like, farts on him and sits on him and just, like, beats the mess out of him.
It don't matter though. Krillin next fight finna be something though. His next fight finna be something.
Bro, the next fight, he gets his ass beat and he genuinely loses the battle. Goku has to rescue him against, like, a pompous, human army leader. And then the next one, the Invisible Man starts beating the hell out of him.
Man, that shit don't matter, bro. All I'm saying is
Master
Krillin next
Roshi.
fight after this arc finna be cold. His next fight after this arc
They
finna be
have to
that shit.
flash Master Roshi to cover him in blood so that Krillin has a chance.
Oh my god.
It's so
Oh
bad.
my god.
Alright, but I have an actual question. I put this together today as we were preparing for the episode. I started thinking, oh, hey, so we knew that Roshi can read people's minds, right? Because he looked at that one, that one Indian guy was like, oh, I bet you need water, right? By reading his mind. That's what we're saying on that. But is that because of Fortune Teller Baba? Is it, like, genetic? Do they share some latent abilities about, oh, Roshi can read people's minds because of his relationship with Baba? And she just got more of the talents of their lineage? What do you think about that?
That might be what it is. But at the same time, Roshi's old as hell.
Yeah,
And he's picked up a lot of mystical shit. It's like how, like, later on we're gonna learn about the fucking Mafuba and shit.
Yeah.
He can casually do that. He also has this shock paralysis bullshit he does. Is more mystical than key related.
But also, I figured he would have, like, taught that to Goku or Yamcha or Krillin or one of them, and he never does. So I think maybe it is just his ability.
Oh no, that's an interesting thing about that is Goku does know that.
He does. Does he ever
Yeah,
use
like
it?
he can touch someone. Yeah, he's used it. He used it later on in Z when he needs it, but like he didn't like spam that shit.
He doesn't need to touch someone though. At least Roshi doesn't.
No, Goku touches someone at least, and then he can pretty much read their mind and shit.
Interesting. All right, yeah. But going back to the fights, I think it's cool because of the novelty of it. You're fighting monsters, and it's cool to see, like, it's like Thriller Bark in One Piece, kind of. It's like a Halloween special kind of arc, and it's fun. It's fun to see them, do what they gotta do against these monsters. It's cool to see all these side characters actually get to do something, like Poir transforming to beat up monsters and shit. And yeah, like they beat up the vampire, right? Because a vampire tries to bite Poir, turns into like a fucking axe, and he just hoes at the vampire, right? I don't know where she's getting these monsters from, but hey, they're pretty cool. I don't know. So they get into her lair for one of the final rounds, and it is against this like bat creature. I don't even know what monster you would call that. Like
You talking about Devilman?
Devilman, yeah. I guess it's a devil, right?
Oh, he's something like that, but he's alive though. So.
Was it Yamcha gets towed against him, and then Goku replaces him?
Yeah, Yamcha did. Yeah, Yamcha got his ass kicked.
I'm gonna be honest. This right here is what made me drop the anime. It's so
Wait,
bad
no.
in the anime.
Yamcha didn't lose here. Yamcha didn't lose here.
Wait, who was it?
Goku straight up fought him. No, Yamcha lost to that fucking mummy.
Oh, the mummy, right. I'm talking about the mummy fight. And then you get to the, yeah. Yamcha lost to the mummy. The mummy fight in the anime is so bad. It is like a full episode long, and it is terrible. In the manga, it's like, it's 2 seconds. It's so fast. But in the anime, it's excruciating, man. We got to the damn commercial break. After the commercial break, they replayed the same fucking scene that I had just seen. I said, no, it has to go. This is not a good time, bro. We gotta switch. And I did. Now I'm happy, bro. I'm living life. I have time for other things, and my experiences, bro, is sick. Well, I don't understand. If fortune teller Baba wants to do this so she can gain more fighters, right? Why the fuck did she make the floor acid? Genuinely, what is her deal? Do you have thoughts on this, bro? Because I can't figure this out.
Hey man, you can't wonder, bro. You just gotta do.
Why? Is she stupid? Like, golly, man. I can't figure that out. She's like, oh yeah, I want both my fighters to survive. How does the match end? One of them falls into acid.
Man, she can't be omnipotent, bro.
What?
She's an omniscient, bro. She ain't know that was gonna happen. She was supposed to. That was just hyping up the arena.
Yeah, I guess, bro. It's a cool fight. It's pretty one-sided. The Devilman shoots an arrow of like, oh, this brings out all the evil inside of you. Goku's like, oh, that's not a problem for me. I don't have any evil inside of me. And he beats the mess out of him. Yeah, I mean, it's over fast. It's fun. It's fine. It's a good arc. I think what ties it all together is the next section here, where Goku meets a mystery man. And now, bro, I swear to God, when I saw this individual, do you know what I thought?
What'd you think?
I looked at him, bro. I stood out of my chair. I said, Boss Rabbit!
This motherfucker.
He's back! He got back from the moon. No, it wasn't Boss Rabbit, unfortunately. But it really looked like him for a second, bro. Because he's wearing a rabbit mask. I'm like, no way. You got a member of his gang to fight Goku from the afterlife, bro. He gonna come with a vengeance. Can you blame me for thinking that, though?
You thought he was finna spin back? Is crazy.
Is that wild? Is that wild to say? He has a rabbit mask. They say he has a personal connection to Goku. Oh, he wants it. Oh, my God. But no, I think this fight is actually, it might be my favorite moment out of the entire, like, saga that we read. I don't know when they were revealing the fight. You want to take this away? Because I really love this fight, to be honest.
Oh, shit, you say you love the fight now.
Yeah, what do you think about it? I'm curious. Is it a top tier Dragon Ball fight?
Like this fight. I do like this fight, mostly for the emotional aspect of it.
It's probably the most emotional fight in all of early Dragon Ball. Like before Z. I think it's the most emotional. I could be misremembering something.
Okay, you putting it up there. We don't call back to this, by the way.
What emotional fight in OG Dragon Ball is better?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with this.
Yeah,
I just want you to timestamp this. So if I ask you later if there's another emotional fight, then I don't want you to say that this wasn't the best.
We'll do a video ranking every fight in Dragon Ball one time. That'll be a good video. I'll be right.
Oh, God.
No, I'm fine. We don't have to do that.
Oh, it's you and motherfuckers throwing hands. I know that's gonna be bad.
No, but the actual story here is it has a ton of heart, and you know me, I love stories that have heart. Um, because Goku's fighting this guy, and he's like, "Oh, he smells good." I'm off. All right, bro. But he goes through this whole battle, and he's realizing that something feels intensely familiar about his opponent. Um, and it ends up being revealed that this is Gohan, uh, Goku's grandfather that he killed, bro, by turning into a monkey when he was drunk. So it's kind of like a sweet little thing where it's like, oh, I could bring you back, Grandpa. I definitely could do that. And he's like, no, I'm doing great here. Honestly, I'm having a great time. You don't need to do that for me. Um, and yeah, it's just a sweet little story about Goku seeing his grandpa again. Luckily, not telling him what happened to him because that would fuck him up. Like that might be a bad time. I don't know if he ever figures that out. Are
Oh, he
you?
doesn't. He doesn't learn that till much later.
Yeah, but this
But I
is.
think by like Z, I think actually when he sees Vegeta transform.
I think canonically, this is the most fun Goku's ever had in a fight. I think so. I think I could back that up too, because there's a scene in Super I remember where he goes back to that arena and he starts imitating the moves of the match, and he chose this fight specifically to do that. Right? Do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
don't know.
I don't remember
I'm
one.
just trying to think about like fights that Goku didn't have to like battle a motherfucker to the death.
Roshi.
But even then, he can still enjoy them fucking
I
fights.
would say Krillin is up there. Goku versus
Because
Krillin.
Goku does enjoy combat though.
Yeah.
What would it? No, he was beating his ass for the love of the game there.
Yeah, and he could have won, but he just stops. So, And Goku and sorry, not Goku. Gohan and Roshi get to, have a little heart to heart. Being like, oh, damn, so you still alive, huh? Cuz he's like 300 years
Old
old.
ass.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
Old ass.
But yeah, I really love the end of that story, man. That's a nice little situation to be in. Where he gets to just, hug his grandpa and say goodbye. And then he goes off to find the last Dragon Ball. Guess who it is? Hitler. I mean, sorry, my fault. Pilaf.
Crazy.
Pilaf. It's Pilaf. And Pilaf is he has this like box that he puts a Dragon Ball in. I don't. Is it just like
I'm
interrupt
mostly
radar
wondering like
signals?
yeah, so pretty like so the Dragon Balls give off their own like fucking like set of energy
Yeah,
that's what the radars are latching onto.
I see.
And then so the box like disrupted like the signal that was coming off the fucking ball. I'm just confused. I'm not confused at least. I'm just surprised that Pilaf had something like that.
Yeah, usually his plans are bullshit. He actually had a plan. He was like, "Oh, I'm going to get his tail and I'm going to grab it, and then he won't have anywhere to go." And then he
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 had that
he
shit.
gets his shit chopped off. By the way,
He got shit checked.
the manga to anime comparison for this is genuinely diabolical. Do you know what I'm about to say right now? This fight,
So, wait, what is it? What was the difference?
Goku fights them entirely naked in the manga.
Ah, forgot
Like
about that.
like his
No, actually, no, I
little dick
didn't.
hanging
No,
out,
I
bro.
didn't.
The whole time.
I did not forget. Yeah, I remember this
In the
actually. I
anime,
could
they let him keep his clothes. They
yeah, I
just
was
show that he doesn't have a tail, which I think is probably
yeah,
the
I
better
was reading
option.
that. I was reading that shit like in public, and I was like, yeah, I had to close that shit.
It's
I was like,
gotta
yeah, I
go,
can't
bro.
explain that. It was like 20 fucking straight. It was like no, it was like 10 straight fucking pages. I was like, I can't explain that shit. I
Yeah.
can't just swipe through that shit. I can't explain that.
No, that was insane, bro. I was reading it. I was like, oh, okay. So they did have some good changes that they made. Last time we'll be doing the manga and anime comparisons. By the way, I think as far as comparing to pacing and stuff like that, because I'll be switching to just the manga from now on. It's just I think it's just a better experience. I like the voice acting. I think the animation has a lot of charm to it. Manga's probably just better. But I think overall, what do we think about the Red Ribbon Army as an arc? Is it a step up, step down from the previous tournament arc? What do you think about this? Does it hold up?
Oh, yeah, it definitely fucking holds up. That's not a question. But except like that fucking Penguin Village little stunt, I ain't gonna lie. Like that doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
But everything else about the arc was great.
Hmm. So what would you
It
give
was
that? What would you give
emotional,
it
a
out of
beat,
10?
all around. Out of 10,
Yeah.
I'll give. I think that shit might catch a 7.
A 7. So it is.
Um,
You said it's
it might
great,
get
but
to
it's
that 7.
actually just good. No, I'm being pedantic here, but yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun out of 10. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's enjoyable.
It's I like the comedy. I think it needed to go into drama. And I think it does do that from now on. I think this is the last comedic arc, so it has probably a special place in a lot of people's hearts for that. Uh, but also, it has a lot of heart. It has a lot of soul to it. You get to see Goku really just caring about people, and that's like the whole plot, which is nice. It's nice to have like a smaller scale thing, like oh yeah, I have to fight like a whole army of mercenaries and shit like that because this kid's father died, and I don't fuck with that. So the threats from the Red Ribbon Army, I still have an issue. I think as an arc, it fizzles out at the end because there is just not a viable threat. You're like, oh yeah, Commander Black, that's going to be the guy that stops Goku. Like, no, you know he's gonna win. You know he's gonna like slaughter all these people. And I think it would have been better to tie in Fortune Teller Baba a little bit more to the ending because it feels like kind of like an epilogue, and the emotional core of that could be so much better. I feel like, I don't know. If you combined Red Ribbon and Baba more, and then you have that ending with the father, because it ties back to him, his grandfather saved him, if you want to be technical about it, from Mercenary Tao, because he sees the 4-star bowl as like the incarnation of his grandpa. If you take it that way, the 4-star bowl saved his life, and then his grandfather saves his life one last time in in that final arc there. So I think it would have been better to tie it in more. Do you disagree with me on that? I feel like you probably do.
You can if you want to.
Do you
I
think that would
wouldn't
be an
necessarily say
improvement?
it's a bad decision.
Would you say it's an improvement?
Improvement. It fundamentally, I don't see it as an improvement. It depends on the execution for me. In this case, I don't automatically see it as an improvement
What if you just switched it
because
around?
this is something that's, huh?
What if you just switched it around? What if you went to Fortune Teller Baba, and then he went to the Red Ribbon Army?
Nah, it wouldn't work that way.
Why? Why not?
Because he only went to Baba because they couldn't find the last Dragon Ball, so she had to like see it first. He just went for the rest of them that he could find. That one only became like relevant because he couldn't find it on the radar.
Yeah, but you can like switch that around a little bit. You can have him come into contact with Fortune Teller Baba or hear about it. You know,
Yeah, but he
ah,
has no reason to go through a tournament then.
that's
Unless you want to say he
true.
just shows up on her and then he leaves without fighting like through a tournament and then he fights the Red Ribbon Army. Then he comes back to Baba for this.
Yeah,
But
I don't
even then
know.
it's like Master Roshi was the only reason why he even knew where she was in the first place.
I see. Yeah, all right, makes sense. Um, yeah, I don't know. I would probably also give this a 7. I like it. I think it has some problems. I think Penguin Village is uh, not good.
It's fucking garbage water.
But it's also not that long in either. I was just holding it because I'm like, these people are really this strong. There's no shot, bro. Um, but
I didn't like that fathead ass baby.
the magic baby, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. All right, bro. Well, next time we do this, we'll be doing uh, Ten Shinhan. We'll be doing that whole situation there, and yeah. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this episode, and that's about it, man. Be seeing you.